first is because like they were like on Twitter. Okay. We don't have anything to see yet, but
Yeah.
welcome everyone to the retirement home. I am Memo or Guillermo, and I'm with my good friend.
Iska, yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna just doing a short round robin for actress again current code,
It's
and
gonna
we're gonna be
be first to three between three players.
yeah. So our three players are gonna be Espard on C Nanaya, Kairos, who I believe plays Siwarakia, and Big Coomer, who
We have no clue.
I don't know how to I don't know how to take that. Big Coomer is gonna be on a character.
Big Coomer is our mystery entrant.
Yeah, but thankfully we do have that mystery entrant, and big thanks to Kairos for coming in last second just to give us at least enough players for a nice little round robin.
Instead of just one first to five.
One first to five. I mean, hey, getting the chance to watch Espard play would have been fun for me regardless, because back during the beginning of COVID, we had a little Melty resurrection here in West Coast Canada. So we had the Saskatchewan guys, we had Alberta, and we had Vancouver all coming together playing some Melty blood. It was like 20 plus people brackets at some point too.
It was really great. I very much miss those, but
yeah,
unfortunately got a little busy, so the brackets couldn't keep.
Yeah. I mean, we had Kev for the most part organizing them, but he got back into his pharmaceutical stuff. So
yeah, which is understandable. That's quite a lot of work.
Yeah, but biggest thing, I think the biggest takeaway was that Espard and Kairos, who came in last second, were two of our biggest placers during.
Yeah, it was like often between those two of Nucalypse and Hardy Snicker, I would say, were like the top players. And with Espard and Kairos a little bit above those other two.
So,
all right, so we're seeing Sea-Ark.
Oh yeah, that's a classic character.
So Sea-Ark is very good, but very hard. So
yeah, I heard her routes are quite tough to get a hang on. Lots of delays and character specific.
Tons of delays and really character specific, starter specific. Really hard to convert as much as you can out of. Ooh, empty low.
Nice stuff. Just going for a simple confirm there. Oh, jumps out, but
yeah, it was a good jump out because Nania is not very plus on air throw. In fact, I believe he's slightly minus.
Oh wow. Oh wow, nice air throw.
Ooh,
getting
link.
Nice,
good link.
Espard still got those, huh? And yeah, you can see there, like even with the 2A, it's like it just barely caught Sea-Ark jumping. So yeah, as you said, not too advantageous in that situation.
He does have a lot of options to kind of like get you into a blocking in the air situation, and in Melty that's pretty tough because you can just air and block bolt really easily.
Yeah,
but it is still more of a like scramble situation than an Oki situation.
Right. And yeah, Nanashiki popping off with his 3 lines.
Fight once again. One of the things about this matchup is they both kind of hit each other really hard. Even though Ark has some of the highest health pool in the game, Nania just does a lot of damage if he gets a jump C. He's still going to do like 5k off of just a jump C or a B starter. And so it kind of evens out the damage that they do. But he has pretty low health, so if you get an actual good... Oh my god, what was that 5C?
I just sent them full screen. That's funny.
That is the nice thing about Arcwade 5C is it always wall splats, and you can get full screen conversions, but they're just not easy.
Right, yeah. I think that's the biggest thing we're seeing here, right? Because Nania with their conversions isn't anything too crazy. Wow, Arcwade.
That's unblockable.
We got those in these games.
Yeah, this game is very full of knowledge checks, which is, understandable for a game that is like 96 characters or whatever.
Yeah, something crazy, right? Got like 30-something characters and 3 completely different versions of Oh, didn't quite get the ender there. But,
Yeah,
so-
there's some heights where second hit of jump B will hit, but the first hit will whiff, and it will still combo, but it will completely mess up your height, and like the hit stop will just completely mess up your route.
Gotcha. All right, second game going again to Aspire the boy.
Going pretty quick.
Yeah,
Nania does
and
some good damage.
it's kind of tough right now just because, as you were mentioning earlier, like CRX routes are quite tough. So you see Big Kumar kind of getting these touches in neutral, but they're like awkward hits and makes them pretty hard to confirm into anything.
Yeah. A lot of the issue is we're getting a lot of 5Cs, but 5C on standing doesn't do anything really. You have to hit a sweep. Oh, almost got it that time.
Oh, darn. A little too slow on the that
Yeah,
2C.
delayed the 2C, yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But yeah,
crashes.
if you get the 2C, 5C, then you get into the big stuff.
Ooh, went for the throw that time. Yeah, stance.
Oh, didn't have the meter. Wait, did have the meter? What? What was that? I don't know what combo they were going for.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Been a while, maybe. Been
Yeah.
a while, maybe.
Maybe going a
Yeah.
little freeform, didn't quite react to what they were getting.
Nanaya's fastball is so tricky. Oh, bloody. Uh-oh.
It's really easy to use C Nania's fastballs. The F Nania is when you have to do like the double DP routes. That's when the fastballs get
Ooh,
really
gotcha.
hard. Because that one you have to get a buffered one and then do a
Ooh.
specific delay on the DP.
Oh, okay, JB. Once again.
Yeah. Oh, cut the
okay,
shield.
Camera.
Oh,
And yeah.
that
Alright,
was
that's gonna be a 3-0 for Esper. Good effort to
it was
almost
a
throw the Kuma.
good last round. Really scrambly, but almost got there.
Just Esper memeing a little with the with the blood heat trying to get the shield. And funny thing, I'm pretty glad they have that once again, and Melty Blood Lumina that's going to be coming out pretty soon.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool mechanics that are still staying in, and a whole bunch of new mechanics that they're adding in. I'm really excited for that.
Yeah,
That's one of the things I really like about French bread games is they're just chock full of like really deep mechanics that, you know, sometimes they're a little hard for beginners to get used to, but there's just so many mechanics that you can just keep delving into. A lot of complexity. I like it a lot.
And the biggest thing too is you know, after lots of the games have been released in the past like 2-3 years, I think people are excited to just see something that's you know, not too, what's the word? I don't know. They're confident in the things they've built in the past, right?
Yeah. Not
So
not
they're
completely throwing everything out
right.
and
Yeah.
starting new.
Not trying to sell out. I don't know. I don't want to put it that way, but you know, they're doing what they've done before and just adding
Yep.
some new stuff on top of that. So that's cool to see.
Alrighty,
Oh, they're-
we're getting into our next game.
all right. So there's gonna be definitely yeah, West Canada special with oh wait, what's going on here?
What?
Is this Espard on Elno?
We're gonna
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so
Coomer? Okay.
okay, let's
Interesting. H. Maybe they picked the wrong Sion because you don't see a lot of H Sion. You see a lot of H V Sion.
Oh, gotcha.
So who knows?
We'll see how this goes. And then yeah, Kairos with their patented Warakia.
I'm
Wara.
really excited to see. The last time I played Kairos, their movement got way better. I couldn't hit them in neutral at all, so I'm really excited to see how they move.
Oh, yo, Glock. And yeah, we were seeing some of that movement like just right there in before round start and afterwards too.
It's one of Warakia's strengths for sure. Like Warakia has some really solid buttons, and actually like an actual pretty traditional anti-air, which is not very common in Melty Blood. And then just really solid movement, pretty fast ground dash. Actually can air dash and then use a command dash afterwards to be really tricky with their movement.
I mean, for the most part, I feel like the meme with Siwara is that he's just kind of like the fun beast character, just like solid all around, but he doesn't have like any. He doesn't have any like gimmicks or like insane Okizeme where you're just losing off.
Yeah, you don't have like the unfuzzyable left right high low shenanigans that some characters have, but you do have some pretty significant strike throw with the Nania summon in particular.
Oh, gotcha.
It's really hard to tech it because if they slightly time it differently, you get hit by Nania as you're trying to tech, and it's pretty tricky.
So
like
that
right there,
can be tricky.
even.
Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's a bit of a guess situation.
Crossways, setting up Nania. And yeah, this is pretty commanding lead here, being stuck in the corner like this.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Spectator.
Or something.
Why is it Discord freaking out on us? Oh, there's the glide getting after the knockdown.
He has some pretty significant plus frames.
Yeah.
His rebeats are pretty plus. He has a fast dash afterwards, so it can be hard to contest on reaction. And then charge 5C is also plus on block.
Ooh, gotcha.
And he can kind of mix in between whether he's going to dash in afterwards or if he's going to do a 2-2A pillar afterwards and catch your jump. It's got a lot of reset points.
All right. Oh, the Glock. Oh, the Glock keeps losing to the Cape, huh? I thought guns were supposed to be like, all powerful. It doesn't seem to be the case.
Not in this game, unfortunately. It does give Sion some infinites in some matchups, but...
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Quite... Oh, just barely not enough.
Yeah, not quite. Just going for the Oki in that situation. Kairos' routing is also very, very good. He converts into the TK routing quite often. Like this.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Right here.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, that allows you to not have to end in air throw, which allows you to get better OT for sure.
Gotcha, gotcha. That is quite nice.
Cool, multi-hitting jump normals. They're tricky to block.
Yeah, and there's the EX move for the knockdown. And yeah, that'll be it. 2A, 2A.
Yeah. It's a tough matchup if you're not super experienced with this game. Like he kind of just beats you with better normals.
I mean, yeah, right. Like he's just got he's got the neutral, he's got the movement. So yeah, if you can't get started on him, he'll definitely steamroll. But that's just how it is with that character.
He even also, in terms of mix, like he doesn't have too much, but Akiha's summon is actually a pretty quick overhead.
Oh, okay. So that's the second hit, right, of Akiha that does an overhead? Because she does like 2 hits, right? When she comes out and then she like.
I think it's the first hit. I could be wrong.
Is it?
I could be wrong. I believe it's a fast overhead. I could be wrong. I know the air one is not an overhead.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we're gonna be getting Espard and Kairos now then, which is gonna be our last match for the round robin.
Our feature match.
Man, I will say that it's gonna be nice. Hopefully, once Lumina comes out, to see like SK, Alberta, and BC all playing again.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. I would love to see that. I was kind of hoping to see that with Strive, but I haven't really been vibing with the game.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
A lot of SK hasn't been vibing with the game too much.
Yeah, game's a lot different than what people were hoping for from a new Guilty Gear entry, and even with like 1+R got rolled back, like I feel like that wasn't as big a deal for the 3 provinces as the little Melty blood craze we had for like 2-3 months. I felt like that was a much more tight knit community than the +R.
Yeah, there was just more people playing all the time, you know.
Yeah.
With +R, I kind of just queue, you know. I just hop on and play whoever instead of hitting up my local discords.
I mean, I guess that was the thing, right? Like with Plus R, the Discord was pretty easy way to just the Plus R Discord itself was pretty easy way to just go get games. But with the Melty Blood stuff, it's all three of us just and a bit of PNW too, just hooking up and
it's nice to
sending.
not have to go into the main Melty Discord as well.
True enough. True enough. There's some drama going on with that because of Lumina coming in and somebody wanted the original owner stepping down and whatever.
I'm not surprised. I'm not too surprised.
Yeah. All right. So here it is. We're gonna have Dinaya and Siwarakia.
And these characters do not have good health, and they both do decent damage, so this is going to be pretty explosive. I think a lot of it is going to be, can Kairos get the hit and then bait the DP, or figure out what Nania is going to do on defense.
Right.
You can dice roll pretty hard on wake up, and you have to get that guess down, and then you can basically two-touch him.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting because like Nanaya's Nanaya at least is like a pretty straightforward character too, but with the fastball and with the stance on pressure and whatnot,
yeah,
and even in neutral at times, it can can have some explosive moments for sure.
He's interesting because he feels like, if you compare him to like another game, like maybe like Mortal Kombat or something like that, he's a character who has like a canned mix-up in his special moves, and usually that's just like, it's god-awful as a rule, but his is just good for some reason.
Yeah, usually that's not the case.
Yeah, it's like, well, this one's too slow, so people just fuzzy block it. Whereas this, you can't. He just empty lows you, or throws you for it, or command grabs you. It's really good.
Also, that was a sick air unblockable there. It's a shame that the pickup didn't come out. They set up the ball and then just came on from the other side.
A lot of this matchup is Nania not being able to really interact well with a lot of Wara's jump normals. He has to get in and press the button first.
Right.
Because he doesn't have the disjoint that Wara does. And the only disjoint he has really is on jump C, and he has to retreat with it. And Wara's not going to be advancing into him.
And I mean that was basically this first round for the most part. It was just like pretty slow, neutral with Espard trying to move himself in and get a good hit to get started. And they did get a good hit at first, led into 4K, but unfortunately the Oki wasn't there and came back to this pretty tough neutral situation. Oh, great air to air. Now we can get started.
Oh yeah. In the corner, we're good. A lot of Nania's weakness is not having consistent Oki. You have to like get a really good route to set up your move into consistent Oki, and if you're doing that, you're sacrificing damage at the same time.
Right.
But
that is at least the one nice thing Nania has here, is that when he gets himself cornered, he's got lots of ways to get himself out at the very least.
Yes, yeah. He has teleports, he has super jump is actually really good for moving forward. And you can instant air block out of it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't beat the burst.
Oh, the same side cross up moves. One hit's gonna do it for. I mean, one good conversion from Kairos and one hit here from Espard.
Oh, good mash.
Oh, there it is.
I like that a lot. Really patient mash and then jump, because Nania's biggest weakness in pressure is if you jump out, but if you delay the jump, because the Nania knows that their biggest weakness is to jump out, it's really smart.
Right. Oh, nice.
Oh. Wow. I didn't even think of doing that. That's so smart.
Oh.
Other side.
Yeah. That's karma, because that happened. That is exactly what happened to Kairos in the last round. Getting hit by a reverse JA.
Those happen a lot in this game because you'll extend your hurt box past them.
Yeah. Yo, great round start.
Oh, other side.
And huge damage. Holy moly.
Yeah, tons of damage. Yeah, that jump C starter is so good. The B starters are so good. You're gonna get 5 to 6k every time.
Oh, nice heat. Gonna get some of that health back.
Wara has one of the biggest heat hitboxes in the game.
Yeah.
And so you'll see Juarez do it a lot because it's really hard to bait it without doing a specific hard bait. A lot of the ways that you would normally bait it just gets clipped.
Right.
Because like you'll usually what you do is you just kind of like go up to somebody and then you jump, but Juarez is abnormally like tall.
Gotcha. And yeah, the EX move gonna lead into some OP here.
OTG to make it a
And
little
there
harder
it
to
is.
DP on wake up, and then got caught.
Oh man, I was actually just listening to the remastered version of this Stages song earlier today.
I'm so excited for Lumina music to come out.
I wonder if they'll let you pick songs from the older games.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh,
So,
DP. Wow.
Yeah, you can actually tech Juarez throw, but it's he has ways to make that a little dangerous.
Right.
So he's falling with that jump normal to catch attack.
Okay.
I can't remember which tech it is, but you can get out of that.
Oh yeah, try to heat neutral, just to
Yeah.
pull
yeah,
away
it's-
with some momentum, but
It's really good if you're patient, but if the person just dashes in and hits you with
yeah.
the button, you pay the price.
That was definitely like uncharacteristic movement for Kairos though, because Kairos usually not that straightforward with how they're gonna get on top of you.
I think it was a little bit of like smelled the blood sort of situation.
Yeah, right.
Could tell that S-Board was a little scared. Ooh, nice pickup. Super jump to pick it up. Air tech situation, 2B. Oh, the jump A counter hit.
Boy.
What a button choice.
And it's gonna
OTG
be
for the kill?
OTG gonna be enough? Oh wow, it is.
Ooh, it was.
Just barely. Yeah, very clean round.
Warwick can also cover the tech pretty well afterwards, after OTG, so even if it didn't kill, it was probably a pretty bad
Holy
situation.
moly.
Nadia jump C
Oh
moment.
man,
Ho,
yeah.
ho, ho.
5.4.
So that's a really slow reversal. Just
Yeah, as we saw there,
reacting.
they whiffed, but it still had time.
Yeah. That was one of the situations where Nadia's main weakness of 2B into 5C doesn't combo into 2C at max range, so you can't launch them into an air combo, so you have to go into 214B, and that doesn't give you a knockdown if you're not close to the combo.
Gotcha.
So you just reset into an air tech situation, it's not great, and covers the DP.
Alright, I don't think
OTG?
it'll be enough this time.
No,
Yeah.
not. But we're gonna get continued pressure.
Oh, okay, got the heat this
Picks
time.
up with the 5A. Oh!
That's tragic.
Caught the tech, yeah.
Man,
Really solid from Kairos.
yeah, I want to say though, lots of the cool defensive like dodges and stuff that Espart was doing. It's not something I see super often, especially when we were all playing. So it's cool to see some of that stuff come out.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like progress from when we were all last playing. You can definitely tell.
Right.
I've never seen somebody dodge the charge 5C before. I'm gonna steal that.
All right.
Cool.
So yeah, just for retirement home rumble, that's what we got from Melty. Just a quick 3-man round robin. And thanks Siska for coming by and helping with some of the knowledge you have and whatnot, because I'm definitely not not the
Yeah, no
most
problem.
informed in this game.
I'm not like super big into Melty, but I do a lot of reading when I get into a game. So
Gotcha.
glad I could help a little bit.
No, I appreciate it a lot. And hopefully, once again, as we were mentioning, like when Lumina comes out, we can see the 3 provinces kind of going on the grind again all together. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I would love to play versus the other provinces more. Unfortunately, been playing a lot of Exert, and that's not possible.
I respect it. I mean, I would love to play Exert, but the kind of the reality of it right now is even if Exert were by a stroke of luck were to get rollback, my hands can't take it. So
That's unfortunate.
anyways, I think that'll be it for now for the multi side, and we'll be taking a short break and getting into plus R a little later. All right, thanks again, Iska. Thanks to everyone that was watching our multi stuff, and we'll be back in a bit.